Well, someone's got a sign out there saying Taylor Wonderland. If we took a walk in the Taylor Wonderland, we'd be tripping over trophies.
And another landmark likely to be reached by the end of this year. With career prize money for Phil Taylor, should break £5 million by the end of this year.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
It's not bad for somebody who was working in a ceramics factory
66.
making toilet parts for 70 quid a week 25 years ago in his native potteries.
Well, my philosophy is it's all Eric Bristow's fault. I'm sure if Eric hadn't backed him, somebody else would have, though. Talents like this don't come around very often. You could go into other sports and say, you know, who's the greatest ever? And there are a lot of arguments as to, you know, who's the greatest tennis player, who's the greatest golfer. But in darts, it's unmistakable. It's a very open and shut case.
60.
He's rewritten the history books time and time again. The 52-year-old.
Taylor's game plan of getting to 5-5 is coming to fruition. Unless Jerry can put some big pressure on here. If he gets a single 20 here, he'll be looking at bullseye. There's the frustration because he knows he needs to leave at least the 170 check out there.
39.
So in the back of Jerry's mind, it's 5-5 now. But Phil's got to execute this. It's a 3, so 79 is going for treble 13. And 66 left. 41. Jerry's back on 196.
So Taylor will be back to draw level at 5-all, and then for the third part of the game, we're pretty much reset at 0 almost, isn't it? It's the equivalent to being 0-0, and then it's a race for the last 9 frames as to who can come out on top.
Well, Taylor has executed that game plan, getting to the second break ahead. I think Phil was starting to play just a little bit better at the end of that second session. And this is where I expect Phil to kick on because, like I mentioned before, Premier League break, and then he'd come out firing just like that.
He does have the advantage of the throw in this session. He kicks off with a ton 80.
100.
Both players stayed on the stage and carried on throwing during the interval.
Phil probably just found that spot
100.
during the break.
Phil's last televised 9 darts was in the Premier League game against Kevin Painter earlier this year. Another phenomenal record of 9 darters in televised competition for the Power.
He's got 2 180s in this leg. Unfortunately, there was a ton in the middle. But still, it's a great start to the third and final session of this match. And this is what Phil needs. He needs these 11 darters, gain a bit of confidence, sneak it up on the top. Oh, kick to the left.
He does have time to come back with Hendriks still back on 2-5-7.
60. Phil require 32.
Well, even if Phil hits this 32 here, or now double 8, and he has. Jerry was way back on 197. That was with throw, so Jerry can't panic yet because everything's on throw. Bit of a shocked face from Phil there. Yeah. Wonder if he's seen a ghost.
He knows he's in a game, doesn't he? Against the world number 93, Jerry Hendriks, 23-year-old Dutchman.
He shouldn't have seen any ghosts at the European Championship. He's never been beaten here.
61.
He's been taken to some good games. I seem to remember the first final against Adrian Lewis is a pretty good game. I remember a match that Phil played against Terry Jenkins. As we can see, a massive 180 there from Jerry on his throw, taking command. 2 years ago in Dinslaken, Germany, Phil played Terry Jenkins in the semi-final. And I think that's the closest someone's ever got
59.
to beating Phil in the Europeans. Terry really should have won that game. But if you're going to create history on many occasions like Phil has, you have to win in some tight ones now and again. You have to have a little bit of luck.
80.
Yes, 11-8. Taylor beat Lewis last year in the final. Also beat Lewis in the first year of this tournament in 2008. 11-5. Steve Beaton was the finalist in 2009 on the wrong end of an 11-3. Wayne Jones beaten 11-1 in 2010. Hendriks here then to draw level at 6-all. Shanghai on the 20s. Wants a single. Can he sneak the double in?
100.
Well, the second dart was clever because he stayed away from that first flight. But it kind of hindered him on that double top shot, but he's okay. Phil's way back.
100.
No pressure on this double 10.
20.
So he can just wander up and hit it. That was a very cool finish from Jerry. Straight to the hockey, no thinking, just hit it.
So kept with the throw to draw at 6-all.
Good adjustment from Phil there. First dart, 3 mil too high. He won't be happy with a ton there. I don't think Phil Taylor is ever happy with 100, unless it's bull. And that's to finish a leg.
They really have been royally entertained, the crowd here at the Sports Hall in Mulheim this afternoon. And there's still plenty more to come. 4 more second round matches this evening. All on ESPN Classic from 7 o'clock.
99.
What a treat we've got tonight. Starting with Simon Whitlock versus Dave Chisnell. And that's just the hors d'oeuvre. Then you've got Van Barneveld, 5 times champion of the world, against mighty Michael van Gerwen, the Dutch derby match.
21.
Coming up after we finish, live Aviva Premiership Rugby for you. Leicester Tigers against Harlequins. That will follow the end of this intriguing darts match in the heart of northwest Germany. Second round of the PartyPoker.net European Darts Championship. We're here all weekend.
60.
2 more sessions tomorrow afternoon and the final tomorrow evening. Can anyone wrestle the crown from Taylor?
Will Phil go for the bull here for 164? And he does! Now, Jerry was way back there, but for confidence and a statement of intention, that's exactly why Phil did that.
Fantastic pick-off. 2 treble 19s and the bullseye. If you're going to break the throw, that's the way to do it.
Jerry started well on his throw with a 140.
99.
But if Jerry's going to win this match, he has to break Phil again. He's done it in this match before.
136.
You know what they say about hitting good legs and 180s and darts? If you can do it once, you can do it 1,000 times. Admittedly, breaking Phil Taylor is a little bit more difficult.
140.
He's in good position here. 225 after 6 darts. Bit awkward now. He scored 41, leaving 184. So he'll probably go back to 20s. Could go 17s, but he's going back to 20s. And unfortunately got the bounce out off the first dart.
Well, that was a bit unfortunate. Taylor just nudging ahead now in the averages, 96.8, playing 92. Well,
Phil scored 77 here.
95.
Scored 95. A lot of dart players will generally on 262 use the 18s route. Single 20 and 4 18s leaves 170. But Phil has his own way. Who are we to argue?
96. Phil will require 167.
Yep, he did leave himself a finish here with 167.
The previous leg was 164. Not on this occasion. But he can, with that dart, leave double 18 with a treble 17.
97. Jerry
It's
will
handy.
require 88.
But Jerry has got 88 to hold again.
Well, that was a shame. A chance there
48.
to
Phil will require 70.
draw level at 7-all, but Taylor, you would sense, will punish that mistake from the young Dutchman.
Looks like it. He really should have hit that single 18. But Phil's got double 4 for 8-6. And he's missed it.
Well,
Jerry revving himself up in the background there.
well. Who'd have thunk it? Even Phil's shaking his head. Just composing himself yet again, as he likes to do. Double 10. Good marker if he can just slide in off the barrel of that.
20. Phil will require 4.
That start was very loose. Looked like he took his eye off it. Phil's got double 2 to break, and he's done it. He's got away with that.
Phil Taylor. 15 leg is Phil.
And I think he knows it.
Game on.
When you get a chance from Phil Taylor, you have to take it, otherwise you will get punished. And
without a
sadly
doubt.
that was the case for Hendriks. So for the first time, Phil Taylor has a 2-leg advantage over his opponent. The winner of this one will
95.
play Brendan Dolan in the quarterfinal tomorrow afternoon. Don't forget, coming up right here on ESPN after the darts, Rugby Union for you live. The Leicester Tigers against the Harlequins.
125.
It's the first one to 10 legs in this second round tie in the European Darts Championship. And you sense Taylor will try, if he can, to just start turning the screw now.
87.
Signs of frustration from Phil. Now, he won't be happy with his performance, but he's in a situation where he can still win this match, because Jerry is not getting a bit of luck. He's had a couple of bounce outs now, which have cost him a lot of points. But he's still scrapping Jerry. Got to give him credit for that. He's missed a couple of chances, but he's not out of this match yet.
Just stopping short of the treble 20, and the last one just overcompensating above. So a chance for Hendriks to pick off cover on the treble 19s,
134.
which he did well to leave himself a finish.
Phil has got to hit a 60 here, which he has. He's going downstairs for 177. Big pressure now on Jerry's 122. He's going to have to go the 18s route. He's got away with that. That's 60 for Bull. And he's got the Bull. Maybe he should have just gone for it, Jerry. But we'll see. Oh, good effort.
Phil will require 82.
That would have been as good as that 142.
Taylor wants the Bull himself to start this sequence. Double top.
Yes,
Within one leg of the quarterfinal.